Welcome to Made for More podcast, where faith and personal growth converge. I'm Julia, and I'm honored to guide you on a journey of empowerment and transformation alongside our occasional co-host, Omar. We are passionate believers and advocates for unlocking your God-given full potential. Join us as we explore the intersection of faith, life, business, and relationships, igniting a fire within to embrace the truth that your life is destined for greatness. Together, we'll uncover strategies, insights, and stories that inspire and equip you to become the best version of yourself. Get ready to embark on a fulfilling quest towards personal and professional fulfillment, guided by faith and the unwavering belief that you, my friend, are made for more. Hey, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Julia Keeps It Real. And oh my goodness, I mean, I don't know why I keep being amazed, but I keep being amazed at what God is doing with this podcast, because I don't even really advertise, but I just get these lovely emails about being top charts or trending or ranking. And you guys, there are millions of podcasts out there. New podcasts become available every day. So the fact that there are millions and to be ranked number 41, anywhere is amazing. So we were ranked number 41 last week in Thailand, of all places. So that's pretty cool. Again, if I could have confetti or air horns or I would totally add those sound effects, but I'm not that cool to do those kind of things on my podcast. So I would insert that right there in that moment. So if you are tuning in from Thailand, thank you. That is pretty dope. And if you have not done a written review in a while, would love for you to do one. And I will do a personal shout out. We'll drop your name and your name will be out there in the world for people to hear the shout out. So do a written review and I will love to share it here on the podcast. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in and getting the word out about Julia Keeps It Real. So this episode, you guys, we're just going to talk really quickly about daily progress. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're I want to be there, I'm trying to get to this goal, I'm trying to get to this point in life, I'm trying to get to this place in business, I'm trying to be better, but I feel stuck. I feel a little paralyzed, or I'm not really even sure what to do. This system that I've been doing for years, for sure since 2020, maybe even before 2020, has gotten me where I am today. And it's those little things, those day-to-day actions, those small steps that get you there. Sometimes if you're I want to get to that 6 figures, I don't know how yet. I want to complete the whole Bible, but it's so big and I barely read, or I'm not even sure if I can stay focused. It takes so small, breaking it down. I want to get to this rank in my business, but I'm not really sure how to get there yet. It takes those small daily actions and breaking it down. I want to get to this weight. I want to lose 40 pounds, 10 pounds, 60 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever it takes, breaking it down, right? I want to travel the world. Well, sis, it takes breaking that down, or maybe it takes a budget to break that down, whatever it is. Okay, so I started off with 10 goals for the year when I originally did this, and I would write. I had a template because I wanted to save time. I didn't want to write all these 10 things down. So it was 2020 daily progress towards my goals. Typed them out, put it on a template, wrote all those 10 things down, and then the next column was blank. Okay, and then I would write what's one small daily thing that I could do to make myself move the needle forward for that goal. Okay. So for instance, reading the Bible, if I'm going to complete the Bible in a year, what's that thing? Are you going to read the Bible? Are you going to use one of those Bible reading plans? Which again, I don't want you to get this is just a really small moment. Don't get so caught up in you have to complete the Bible in a year. God's after your heart, not after a checklist, and having to complete the Bible in a year. You can maybe just get lost in a passage and reread that passage, read Psalm 23 over and over for a week, and let that meditate on your heart and your mind, and let that be something for you. So But I do think it's important in a Christian journey to like take the time to like fully read and like complete the Bible just so you can have a really good understanding of God's word. So if you haven't done that yet, then I do think that there's something powerful in that, but it doesn't have to be done in a year. Like just take the time to do it. But again, like get a plan, like get a game plan. So like if it's like I want to complete the book of Proverbs, there's like 31 chapters, I believe, in Proverbs. So maybe it's like a book a day. In Proverbs. So like that's your goal, or chapter a day, I meant to say. So something like that, right? So that would be your game plan for that month. Or something like that. So if your next goal is to lose 10 pounds for the month, then your goal is maybe to like track yourself. And so like every week, I'm like, how much is like, I'm trying to think, like 10 pounds in a month, that's like almost 2 pounds a week. So your goal is about 2 pounds a week. So what bad habits are you going to break? Are you going to drink more water? What are you going to take like what food are you going to get rid of? Right. So this is a track sheet, a progress sheet to like hold yourself accountable, essentially. Okay. And to do these things. Now, when I did those 10 goals, that was like I was a very like high achieving, goal oriented year for me. And I was like, what? Like, I think I achieved by the end of the year, I fully completed 8 of the 10 goals. And I had made like 80 to 70 or 90% progress on the other 2 goals. But I was like tired. I was like, woo, I am like spent, which that was probably one of my like biggest growing, like evolving but growing years, financially, mentally, spiritually, everything. But I was like, I'm tired. Like next year, I'm not gonna have 10 goals. I'm just gonna like slim this down to 5. And ever since then, I'm like, no more than 5. So like this year, so for 2023, I have just my 5. And honestly, this is a year of surrender for me. So I'm barely even like doing this tracker every day. I'm just kind of like doing it every now and then. I just kind of check back in. But when I tell y'all, like the day, I literally like printed these off, ran copies, put it in a binder, and would do it every day, like every morning or every night. And it is a game changer. So if you're like really ready to like, I'm ready to buckle down and make something of myself, I'm ready to like get myself out of the position I'm in. I'm ready to get myself to the next level. I'm ready to like, I'm tired of this life I'm in. I'm ready to like do something about this. This is like, I promise you, these small daily things, you're going to look back. And if you commit to moving the needle forward, and if you commit to doing something, one small thing, and changing your status, making one small jump every day for 365 days, I'm clapping. I hope your dog barked. I hope somebody woke up or did something. For 365 days, there's no way you won't be a different person. There's no way you won't be better. There's no way you won't be like living in a higher state. There's no way that you won't be different. I can guarantee you this. So I will even put a blank template in the show notes for you, because that's how much I want you to like do this. Okay. Can y'all feel me like fired up right now about this? And I wasn't even like, I don't even know I was gonna be fired up about this, but I remember doing this like religiously, and I had to say like religiously, but it's consistently and like religiously for me for 2 years. And then, like I said, this is a surrender year, so I kind of was like, no, less of me, more of you, God. But like you can still do things, like you can still put in the work and the action and move forward. So let me give you some more examples. Okay, so like for 2023. Still reading the Bible, even though it's not completing the Bible, I still want to make daily progress and reading the Bible. So like I put whatever I'm reading that day on my sheet. Financially abundant / business. What am I doing today that's making me more financially abundant? Am I saving more? Am I giving more? Hello. Being financially abundant means that I am in a giving state. I'm not in a scarcity mindset. that if I give more than I receive, that there's always more for me to continue to give. In my business, what am I doing that's helping me be more financially abundant? Am I doing some income producing activities for that day? What did I do? Right. So that's what I put down there today. Like, I did something in my stories. I did a live. I did some things. I did some follow-ups, or I maybe did some looking into some things for like the future, for investments, like whatever that case may be. What am I doing for myself that is, again, a small step for me to be financially abundant, or to continue to help me be financially abundant? Okay. The next thing on my 2023, which honestly, this has been on my daily progress. I just have changed the wordings a little bit, but it's thriving towards godly marriage. So again, I've always have had the vision of wanting to have a Christ-centered relationship, marriage, things like that. So what have I done? Whether it's just me by myself, like what am I doing for myself to be ready to receive that? What have I done for myself to be to be a good helpmate, to be a good wife, or any of those things, to be a good girlfriend, any of those things. Like, and then on top of that, in a relationship, what am I doing? Right. And then what am I doing even now to prepare for the future for that? And so like reading a couple's devotional, for whether it's like continuously learning, and whether that means about my partner, or whether that means about marriage, or whether that means about preparing for the future, things like that. So what's that one small thing that I'm doing for the future? And I could go into more, but y'all know I'm kind of private in that, so I'm not gonna go into more. Okay, so that's the fourth thing. The healthy, like I want to continue to be on a health journey, healthy lifestyle, continue to I still need to lose a few more pounds. And then I put teeth. I know that's weird, but some of y'all remember way back, like I want to have whiter teeth. So I got my teeth whiter again, and coffee and wine always make your teeth not white. So now it's back to getting my teeth white again. So what am I doing with that? Am I doing my white strips? Now my teeth have shifted, so I need to wear my retainers again. So things like that, or my health journey. Am I drinking the water? Am I making healthy choices? What's that one small thing I'm doing today to help me with my goal? So since I've started doing this daily tracker again, you guys, just because I'm using this daily tracker again, and also just because I'm getting my mind back right, I'm like, okay, I got to get back with it. I got to get back on my goals, things like that. I'm down 2 pounds in literally a week. So just because I'm, again, back center, but also tracking things, tracking stuff, having accountability systems helps you with your goals. Okay, and the next thing, because I told you I don't like to have more than 5. So the next one on my list is just living a life to the fullest. So that's me being a powerful influencer, making an impact, like traveling, anything like that goes under this umbrella. So what am I doing to live life to the fullest? So if I'm planning trips, like, okay, yeah, I have a trip plan. Yes, I'm doing, podcasting goes here. Yes, like doing something for other people, like impacting goes here, whatever, like anything big, living life to the fullest, having fun goes in that category, giving, loving, all that kind of stuff goes in there. Then I have my 2 words of the year, surrender and meekness, underneath that, and like just an open page for like any note taking and writing that I want to add on there. Miracle Morning, which is the podcast episode right before here, is there. So it has savers and a checklist box. Silence, that time in the morning, affirmations, visualizations, exercise, read, and scribe. So I can check that off. Again, this is all in the template. And then 5 to Thrive, which I have stolen from Rachel Hollis. That's that wake up an hour early, work out for 30 minutes, drink half of your body weight in ounces, daily gratitude, and giving up one bad habit. Again, that's a checklist thing that I can check off. So this is a template. Again, you can run off the copies. You can leave it in your digital book and like make it into like a PDF where you can like edit and like check it off that way, or just even like visually look at it and do it that way. But I like writing stuff off and checking stuff off, just feels good. So I actually have like copies, and again, put it in a binder. So you just have multiple copies and like each day, check it off, recycle, be done. I hope this episode blesses you. Get to it. If you don't want to actually if you don't have a place to make digital copies and all that, then just use a journal and write yours down and take the time to do that, or however you want it. But I promise you, taking the time to write it down and having an accountability system like that, and daily progress trackers is where it's at. I love y'all. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.